can't believe it. Oh! It took the batteries out.
Hey y'all, welcome back. I am going to check on a little greenhouse and the big garden here. Things definitely took a turn for us for the better, actually. We were forecasted to get Helene. It was supposed to hit right over our city as a what's called tropical storm. It's in the creek here. And I guess at the last minute it shifted and went over to South Carolina. So we just got a lot of rain and some wind, which really, I feel like we've had worse storms on like outside of a hurricane than we did with this. But my friend lives in the next town over and she has a rain gauge in her garden, and she said she's gotten over 10 inches of rain over there. So I believe it. But we fared really well. Our first big storm, living off the grid. We had to run the generator a lot to keep the batteries charged so that we can run the house. But it was really no big deal. We had plenty of gas, we had everything we need, so no complaints. Other than my greenhouse being a giant mess from lack of me, we're doing pretty good. Nothing looks damaged, everything's still standing. There's the garden. Some flowers are wilted over, but that's to be expected. Trying to see if there's a watermelon. It's ready to be picked. This rock throws me off every time. I think it's a rotten one sitting there, but it's not. Nothing ready. Oh, look. Little Kajari. Luke would be so excited, but something got it before we did. He has been trying to grow those this year. All in all, it's looking pretty good. Look at the size of this thing. It's giant. I have never seen, let alone grown, a sunflower that big. Like, it's just mind-boggling. This poor garden. Oh, we've got some big plans for it next year, but this year it's definitely been really sad. Because if you followed along or you know me in real life, the fact that my garden looks like it does and my greenhouse looks like it does, that's not normal. This is all like living in postpartum. But all in all, everything looks really good. Praise the Lord, we did not get a direct hit. It turned and shifted, which, even though that's good for us, we know that's not good for others. So it's not really anything to celebrate. We are out here the next day doing our animal chores, making sure everyone's fed. And it is soggy. But I'm just walking through and checking on the garden. I didn't really get to do that in the upper garden yesterday. And everything looks really good. I went ahead and cut these cherry tomatoes off. They probably still have a lot of life in them, but I need the room for our snap peas and peas. And we've had our fill. But I also knew with all of the rain coming that they were going to split and lack flavor and just be really waterlogged in their fruit. So I decided to just go ahead and be done with it and make room for fall. I kept my big trellis of tomatoes because those still have a lot of big green slicers on them, and I can still can those pretty easily. And I'm not going to plant in that spot for fall, so I don't really need the room right now. We were pretty fortunate because we were supposed to get the storm. Like, it was supposed to go directly over us. And did you get the eggs?
I did. There's nothing in there.
Oh, I thought I heard one squawking this morning. And it shifted over towards South Carolina and then curved up back towards North Carolina and like really just scooted around us. We just got some wind and a lot of rain. Any worse than the summer storms we get, but I think it just is a testament to the fact that you have to always be prepared. Have food in the cupboard, have water, have a way of powering things. You just have a backup plan. We grew up in Florida. We grew up with the threat of these storms all the time. And we were just prepared. We had water, we had canned food. You know, we listened to guidelines. If they said evacuate, we were going to evacuate. They said board up your houses, be prepared. That's what we did. We just listened and tried to be smart about it. So I'm thankful here that things did take a turn, but our thoughts and prayers definitely go out to the ones who are heavily impacted by this storm that seemed so very unpredictable, and are right now in the throes of it, trying to clean up their homesteads, trying to make sure their animals have what they need, having what they need, and it's pretty devastating. So hope you all are safe out there. Hope you all are okay. Those who are watching that might have been in the path of this storm, we're praying for you, and we hope to see you on the next video. May the Lord bless and keep you. Until next time.